at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The whole tube is solid. That's not great. Yeah, not great at all. I'm really surprised at that. Really surprised. So yeah, really surprised that the whole tube is a solid piece of silicone. Wow. Maybe we should put the whole thing and see if the whole tube is solid. So I'd say this silicone is probably a few years old. But I'm just curious really, just to see if the whole tube is solid. Let's just try and pull that out. Wow. Look at that. That tube. Look at that. Completely solid. So it would appear that silicone, look at that, that is solid all the way through there. Look at that, guys. Yeah. So I can't use that. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some more then. Bit surprised that that silicone is solid. Well, looks like that's no good, eh? Right guys, so I've got this gold label aquarium sealer, silicone sealant, which is fish friendly. That doesn't really make a difference here. But I thought, I can't find any more clear stuff, as Martin suggested. So I thought what I'd do is put some on the underneath here. Hopefully we won't spill all the gravel that's in. And what I'll simply do is just put some silicone on there. So let me just show you. So what I'm going to do is just put a bit of silicone on. I would recommend that you get some washing up liquid in a cup, mix it with some water so it doesn't stick to your hands, and then we'll just apply some of this on here. Come on there. So I'm just applying it on here, so that it will stick to the wood. So if we get any large gales, hopefully it won't stick. I mean, hopefully when if we have some large gales, this won't go flying off the tracking wood. So I'm just putting enough on, just so I can get a good covering, and that should be enough. So the next step is to dab my hand into in there and just, you know, just spread it out there, like so. Just dab it. So hopefully, Martin's suggestion of just putting a bit of silicone on should do the job. And if you're wondering why we're going to use washing up liquid, it should stop it sticking to my hand. So yeah, just a bit of silicone on there. I think the idea that Martin's coming up with is it's like a bit of rubber gripping the wood. I think that's his idea, you see. Don't worry if it overlaps a little bit. You can always cut some of it off. And the idea is that should act as a bit of a rubber grip. So hopefully and as you can see, it comes off your hands quite easily when you've got the washing up liquid on. So guys, as you probably know, I've done a video regarding DPM welding. They've got a website called Waterblades and essentially it's come today. So for custom builds they quote 6 to 7 weeks turnaround time, and I think this is taking about between 2 and 3 weeks, so not too bad, although it does seem quite a long time. So obviously he sent this to me. I paid £55 for this, including postage, which is pretty decent actually. So I just need to be careful when I open this. Okay. So you guys can see it as I see it, and you get to see my reaction. So let's just open this bad boy up. Well packaged. I can see it's well packaged. Look, they've got some paperwork there that shows you roughly the sort of thing they can do. Let me just show you the pamphlet. So obviously they do various types of blades. So anything you want to go for, this is going to be a fantastic company to produce what you need. They can do it in any size, literally. Obviously the bigger it is, the more expensive it is. So let's just take a look at the blade in more detail. Okay. So really it's very basic in design. It's well packaged though. That's the packaging it comes with, really well packaged. It's stainless steel. Obviously they weld it as well, and it looks really decent. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes for screws, or you could potentially use nuts and bolts as well. So let me bring this over to you guys so you can see it in more detail. The craftsmanship of it, it looks really nice. So I'll just show you how it seems. It seems nice and smooth. There's no sharp edges, so they've sanded it as well. and it looks really nice. So that's the blade, and the idea is to think about replacing my existing Waterfall with this. Now, there have been a few people who have commented and said it's going to be just as noisy as the existing one because of the height. Well, obviously the professionals that I spoke to, he basically said to me it's going to be a lot quieter, and you've seen some video clips that I've uploaded recently of how quieter they can be. But we could potentially simulate how it sounds and just put this on, you know, loosely, just to see how it would perform. So let's see how it would perform. But yeah, this is a stainless steel spillway. It's about 20 centimeters long. I think it was 33 centimeters wide. I wanted it a bit wider than the existing Waterfall, so when I cut it down it will fit in here, and all I've got to do is silicone the liner into it, onto the actual metal itself. But yeah, it looks pretty decent really, I must admit. But let's loosely fit it on really and see how it performs. So that's the Waterfall on. Obviously this is quite a bit wider. Let's just see how it will perform. So that's how it sounds as the Waterfall stands as it currently is. Put the blade on. Let me know what you think. Should I keep it or use the blade? Another option is to put silicone underneath the stone. That will create more water going over. Let me know what you think, guys. So what I've done is put a bit of silicone on that one and that one. Put them on top of some grease-proof paper and squished it down, and once the silicone's gone off and set, I can peel some of it off. So I just want to give you a bit of a shout out to, hopefully you can see, Martin's Koi Ponding Garden. It was his suggestion to put silicone on the bottom, in effect like a rubber mat, and hopefully that'll keep that in place. So hopefully it'll keep the pergolas on the capping wood in place even when it's windy, and hopefully they'll stay in place and won't blow off. So those are the two pergolas I put on. Thanks for watching. Hope this video was informative.